Appreciate it. Hopefully, we get these last two teams sold pretty quickly, and then we can get on with it and get the Donner Spray going. If you know anything about Donner Sprays, there's a ton of cards. There's ton of cards. So might take a minute, but two teams left. We still got Colombia and Italy, and Italy is not a sleeper team. $28, I think it is. There, you've got animations of Maldini, Buffon, Del Piero, and then you've got kabooms of Pirlo, Buffon, and Maldini as well. Yeah, get a Sun animation. Man, that would be huge. Or an auto. I like the animations. They look really good. But Colombia, Italy for $28. I'm telling you, that's a great spot for $28. Like I said, you got three animation potentials. You've got uh Jolie, Maldini, Buffon on the autographs. You've got a Totti and Buffon dual autograph, Chiellini and Maldini dual autograph. Uh, yeah, Kabooms, Pirlo. A lot of great potential in that Italy spot. And Colombia's got some decent ones as well. Also, as you can see, we've got the MLS break in the store by now as well. Quite a few of those left, so not quite sure if we'll get that filled during this stream, but went ahead and started at 6 just in case we were able to get it. I'm gonna go ahead and notify the buyers on this Donruss. See if we can't get everybody here. Two teams left. $16.28. 16 for Colombia, 28 for Italy. Just got back today. My brother got married down in Kentucky on yesterday. So we were down there and left this morning, got back a little after noon. It's been a long day, but I happy to do this. This is fun for me. It's relaxing. How's everybody else's day going? Everybody watching football? Just got halftime of the Colts game. They're doing okay. Yeah, Colombia's it's one of those just kind of obscure teams. There's a couple decent names on there, but nothing crazy. I mean, you got Rodriguez, James Rodriguez, and then a couple actually pretty decent rated rookies, and then Sinisterra's on the autograph, Kit Series, Magicians, Night Moves of Luis Diaz, which is a case hit. So, hey CJ, welcome in. How's everybody doing? Everybody having a good day, I hope. Two teams left, just Colombia and Italy. All we got to do to fill it, start ripping. Italy probably one of the biggest potentials for case hits, animations, and kabooms, 3 of each. Going to work. I had a vacation day today, so I did not work, thankfully. But you work nights or uh, just second shift, third shift? This would be kind of weird hour. But you're back an hour, right? No, Deck, you're in Fargo, is that right? My sister-in-law actually up until just like 2 months ago owned the Chick-fil-A there in Fargo. But she just moved to Tennessee maybe a month ago or so. But yeah, my wife and daughter had been up there many times. I never made the trip up there, but all they say is it's cold. Yeah, she gave up the store and started her own business consulting leadership consulting company. But she had been up there for, I mean, since it opened, which was, I don't know, 5 years ago, something like that. So two left, everybody. Columbia. Somebody wants to send me an offer on Columbia. We'll take a couple bucks off. You can do $14 on Columbia. I would take that. And then, like I said, just the Italy. Someone buy the Italy. It just disappeared. Oh, there it is. No, Dak taking it down. Appreciate you. My daughter's been loving the Pokemon cards. Keep it up. I was actually able to just find a Mega Evolutions, not ETB, but the Latias promo box, whatever those are technically called. And she was pretty happy. She got all A's on her report card, so I treated her. One team left. One team left. Columbia. Someone sent me an offer for $14. You can have it for $14 or 16. There you go. Taking the whole thing. We are full. All right. Let me get these last two in here. I'll print off the sheet and we'll go here. Give me 2 seconds. If you're new, I do what's called a auto bounty. So what we'll do is we'll take all the spots, teams. Yeah, well, we appreciate it. So if you want me to refund you $2, I can absolutely do that. That offer was good, so you should get it for 14. Maybe I'll do that anyway. Um, the so the auto bounty, how that works is we randomize all the teams, and then the top team in the random, if an auto gets pulled from that team, whoever has that spot gets $10 in break credit. So kind of a fun little way maybe to make a little bit of your spot back, even on top of the auto. So I think it could be good. Where was I just at? All right, where we at? Logan taking Italy. And Steven back with Columbia. All right, let me print this off. Show everybody, remind them. I'm telling you, I do not understand. If you have been in any of my breaks so far, you'll know that my printer, for some reason, never likes to work. Crazy thing too, because I even printed off a test sheet right before we started with the unfilled spots on there, and it printed just fine. But let's while that's working on that, let's do the bounty spot. So here's the teams, and it's just one random, and the very top team is the bounty. So good luck, Nigeria, getting the auto bounty. That's actually probably a good spot to get it. Let me write that down. Nice. Good luck. All right. Put that right there as a reminder. Nigeria getting the auto bounty. And let's try this print one more time, shall we? If not, I'm just going to put this up here and you guys can see it. I like to have it printed for my records too. That's annoying. All right, we're just going to go this way. Here's your teams. Take a look at it. Get a reminder if you need to. Take a screenshot if you want to. I'll have it next to me here so I can let you know who you got. We're doing 2 boxes. It's both hobby boxes, one international hobby box and one normal hobby box. International is there's some different parallels. They've got the dragon scale and the black Pandora and the plum blossom parallel as well. And then the normal hobby. All right, everybody good with teams? Everybody got that? I'm gonna give you 5 more seconds and then we'll go for it. Okay, well, good luck, everybody. Like I said, if you know anything about Donruss, there's a lot of cards in each box, a lot of base at the start, and they're always facing every which direction. So probably won't flip all of them. I'll call out some of the main bigger ones, but typically slow down when we get to the optics and the inserts towards the back. So this is the international box. We'll start here and go from there. These packs are huge. Once the if anyone's watching the Colts game and it starts back up, let me know the score every once in a while if you would. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, he is. Man, that first run he had was unbelievable. Like I said, they're all every which direction. I'm not gonna sort them all right now, but if I see like a Messi or someone, we'll give it a stop. Vitinha on the optic, silver optic. Daniel Munez, Garnacho, Ollie Watkins, Uvamankana, Kulamwani, Jatumo. Here we go, Jaden Shaw on the I can't remember what that's called. The short print, the teal diamond, I think is what it's called. US women. That's Matt. Alex Morgan on the silver. Just had an 80-yard TD run. Are you kidding me? Like to start. Holy cow. Korea, Del Piero, Mungo, Crunch Time, Benjamin Tamano, the rated rookie, Monreal, and Rocco Wrights. So the international is hit or miss. There's not technically on the international guaranteed auto. I think it's pretty common in the hobbies. There are, I think you average 4 numbered cards at least. I just looked at this and I can't remember what it was. The normal one, the non-international, you get 1 guaranteed auto and 1 memorabilia, for sure. I'd have to look at the international again. It's a little harder to find the specific ones for the international box, but this is the international. So there's, all right, see the plum insert. The Davidson, Alex Morgan, Ciala, Hone on the optic, Rochette for Uruguay on the, that's the plum blossom parallel. Jude Bellingham on the Argyle, maybe it's Argyle diamond. That's what it's technically called. That's England spot. Danny getting England spot. John Stones, Bay, Rocher, Calvin Bassey, Sar, Milinkovic. Silver for Calafiori for Italy. And then tons of the inserts Magician Saka, Gordon, Brasco for Mexico, Crunch Time, Jovic, Pedersen, Rakovic, and Asparilla. Get the base over here. If, as always, there's a ton of base in this. If you don't want your base and you want to donate it to the soccer card booth, please let me know. Send me a message in the app. If not, if I don't hear from you, everything ships. So it's. But if you don't want your base, let me know. Nico Gonzalez. So many base. Neves, Diaz, Turo Martinez, Luis Diaz, Navarro, Edson Alvarez, Bastoni, Pellegrini, Mitrovic, Albert on the optic rated rookie, Andrich, Silver, William Saliba, Anthony Gordon, Jaden Shaw, Pedersen on the rookie Kings, Pierre Rios, and Arujo. Trying to do a little bit of pre-sorting here before I get too far behind. I'll give a recap when we get done too. Nothing crazy. Nothing maybe a silver. Nothing crazy yet. Tim Weah. Griezmann, Marioka, Mitrovic. There's a Cristiano Ronaldo silver optic. Portugal spot. Kyle Marshall. It's a nice one. Silver hollow. DeMarco, Turi, Timmy Weah. Rated rookie Montreal. Jonathan Ta. Nuno Mendez. Alex Iwobi, Nigeria on the Argyle. Koulibaly on the silver for Senegal. Closa, Jorginho, Oshiman, Albert, Wolf, and Sand. And Lo Celso on the silver optic. Carboni on the Argyle for Argentina. That's Eldon. Acuna, Jared Bowen, Harry Kane, Dembele, Sophia Smith, Chukwueze, Silver Santiago Jimenez from Mexico. And there's the Plum Blossom Dembele for France. I got you, Logan. If you get something really good, I'll make sure I will let you know, I promise. Darwin Nunez, Vlahovic. Thing with Donruss, Kevin Sullivan on the rated rookie. Kevin Sullivan's the main USA, really the main rookie chase in this whole set is Kevin Sullivan. There were a couple others when it first came out that kind of he kind of cooled down a little bit, but Kevin's cards are still really hot. Oscar, Cole Palmer, Indes, Krasnich, Tukmini, Majan, Antonio Rudiger, Germany on the silver optic. Julian Alvarez, Kyle Walker, Lee Asprilla. Oh yeah, yeah. I should have done that. Boom. Macario for USA Women. Diarra. Josh Sargent, USA Men. Cristiano Ronaldo on the Argyle. That is going to Kyle Marshall. That's sleeve worthy. That's a good one. Throw that. Cristiano Ronaldo on the Pitch Kings. It's Ronaldo pack. Wolf, Sand, Pavlovich, Germany. Oh, we got. Oh, that's a dragon. That's a dragon scale. Could be an auto. Naomi Gurma on the auto. That's a really good one too. USA Women. Matt Wilhoit. Congratulations on the dragon scale. That's really cool. It's numbered to 99. Matt. I think this is his first break with on Midwest Box Breaks. Probably one of the best USA women to get. That's not one of the legends. Let's move that over. Oh no, Ronaldo's dead. Can't really see those very good. All right, keep going. So more Pavlovich, Huang, Valverde, Cristante, Johannes, Tarek, Koch, Beer. Beer. What a name. What a name for a German, right? Beer. I'm just going to call him Beer. Serena Davidson on the silver. Enzo Fernandez, Gonzalez, Brito, Castano. Buyer. Yeah, I think it is too. I mean, if you're from Germany, though, I think you pretty much just have to go buy beer. 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 Buyer sounds much better, probably. Rudiger. Tina. There's another Ronaldo base. Theo Hernandez. Cole Palmer in the optic. Enzo Fernandez for Argentina. It's Eldon. Nicola Barella. Cardosa. Oscar Bob. Kai Havertz. Faye. Rafael Leao. Lautaro Martinez on the silver. Also for Argentina. Holland at marbles. Ambrose, Johannes, and Faye. Christian Aronson. Ayer. Jules Conte, Mallory Swanson, Victor Oshiman, Nicholas Folkug for Germany, Ricardo Pepi, Julian Riverson, Arias, Bruno Fernandez, João Felix, Wolf, Conor Gallagher, silver for England. Theo Hernandez, France. Roscoe and Gonzalez. Felix Bele, Yunus Musa, Weston McKinney on the Argyle for USA Men. Ize Jimenez, Wangman's son. Alex Morgan, Schlotterbeck for Germany. Johan Duran, Weston McKinney, Johannes. Decent. So many cards. So many cards with honors. All right, let's try to get another numbered something nice from this last two. And then we'll move on to the normal. Base, Al, Pamecano, Tsar, Artesi, Raspadori, Christian Pulisic, Musiala, Terstegen, Rodrigo De Paul on the silver, Vitinha on the Argyle, Oscar Bob, Crunch Time, Monreal, Marco Wrights, Marcos Peterson. You should all see my horrible attempt at pre-sorting some of these. Actually, it's not too bad. All right, last pack of the international. All right, we got another Plum, Blossom, Balogun, Tunia, Duran, Martin Odegaard, Norway, Bay for Korea Republic. And then we have Malik Tillman, USA Men. Silver Polina, Jaden Shaw, Oscar Bob, Albert. Okay. So that is technically the lower value of the two boxes. Not by I look by a little bit. The international. Now the normal one has the one memorabilia and one autograph guaranteed and other numbered as well. But the Plum Blossom cards are exclusive. And there's just the two Dembele and Bay with the Ronaldo Argyle, which is pretty nice. You're gonna get one. That's one get. So all right, we'll move on. We'll do a bigger recap at the end. Let's move to the next box. Yeah, you got the Plum Blossom. Junho Bay. It's not really the one best Korea Republic one you want, but it is a Korea Republic. Okay, gonna follow the empty box. All right, here we go. harder to open than the other ones. Jonathan Tah for Germany. DeMarco, Tupui, Tumue, Navas, Diaz, Hombres, Joe Scally for the USA. I got to pay attention because in these, I think the rated rookie silvers are out of 199. And so they get lost sometimes in here. There are more silvers in these. Marco are 399. They're numbered. I just can't remember. I think they're 399. But they blend in with the normal silvers, but they're just the rookies. Space. Every which direction. So annoying. Petri Acuna, Jared Bowen, Harry Kane, Boniface, Kevin Sullivan, and the Optic rated rookie. USA men. Pavlovich, Timothy Weah, silver. Huang. Ben's going in for the MLS. He's chasing that Miami Messiatos. Iwobi, Eduardo Mendy, Sar, Mayon, Rios, Marujo, Barco. $13 left on the MLS break. Bellingham, Lee Tillman, Rodriguez. Oh, here's our memorabilia. I already saw it. It's Germany. David Rahm on the memorabilia. Going to the Germany spot. Justin. Not from any specific event, but it's authentic. Whatever that means. Authentic German memorabilia. Church, Yusuf, Silvers, Palermo. Oh my goodness. Homo, here you go, Dave Paul, Joshua Kimmich, Tim Weah, Boniface, another Ronaldo Pitch Kings. I think that Ronaldo spot or Portugal spot has made its money back in just Ronaldo, like base in one parallel. If you ever have just a ton of Ronaldo or Messi base and you don't want them, they sell. So don't just throw them away. Even the most obscure paper base of those two guys will sell. Either in lots or individuals. Oh, night moves. This is a case hit. Good luck. Oh, it looks like Martin Odegaard. Norway on the night moves. Case hit. Who's got the Norway spot? CJ. Nice. You want to see Holland in that case hit spot for Norway, but I will do. Oh boy, knocking everything over. Still knocking everything over. Martin Odegaard, Norway, 9 moves. Yeah, can't complain. I mean, that's a good spot. Good pickup. All right, finishing off Cardoso, Oscar Bob, Pedro Neto. So we got a numbered card here too. Mike Mignon, Josh Sargent on the silver, Connor Gallagher, Schlotterbeck. We've got Marcus Peterson. Look at that. Out of 25, the rated rookie. Going to Norway. On Norway spot. Marcus Peterson, 16 out of 25. Don't sleep on the Norwegians. Oh man, I'm out of stands. Stand by. Oh, see what I did there? Out of stands, stand by. They're not all gonna fit. We're gonna have to start sacrificing some people. There he goes. Julian Alvarez, Pulisic, Martinez, Fay, Kevin Sullivan, Youssef. Red. Senegal. I think that's out of 99. Let's look. SAR. 299. Habib Diarra. Senegal. That is CJ. And CJ is getting everything. Rights. Rude. Lindsey Horan. Silver. Yeah, looks like we got a red. Chicia. Phil Foden. Lorenzo Pellegrini. 99. First off the line. 99. 1 out of 99 for Italy. Logan. There you go, Logan. That is nothing crazy, but it's a number card. So those. Shoot, I am gonna have a heyday sorting all these tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Peterson again, Pavlovich, Pierre. Yeah, really just hit that. Yeah, now just wish like a Buffon animation or something. Oh, we get gold to 10. Optic gold. Hope that's our auto. That would be fantastic. Good luck. Lindsey Horan. The gold optic. 4 of 10 for the USA women. Again, Matt, first break. That is a nice looking card. Shoo. Gold optic. All right. I think Ronaldo's getting demoted. Lindsey Horan. And we got, looks like a teal. 199. Declan Rice for England, 199. Danny, the England spot. Trinity Rodman on the silver. We still haven't even hit our auto yet. We got out of 25 and out of 10 and night moves. Been a good box. Unreal. We got red rated rookie. That's so 199. Gonzalez from Mexico. 160 out of 299. Brian Gonzalez. Mexico spot. That is Steven Watkins. Puerto Lukman. Jimenez. Martinez. Polino. William Saliba. Only 6 left on the MLS. I'm gonna have to do some major quick cleaning up here if that fills. Give me some room. I haven't like from a year ago bought a desk that's like 3 times as big, and it's nowhere near as big enough. All right, let's get that auto. Costa, Josh Sargent on the silver. Orts, Calafiore, TAA, Alex Morgan, Johannes, Bay. I mean, I was not completely prepared for it to rip. I was going to be pleasantly surprised if it got filled. I think this is our auto. Yeah, just saw it. Kind of spoiled it. It looked like Italy. I don't know. Someone probably saw it. It is Italy. Samasia. Samaka? I can't remember how to pronounce his name. There you go, Logan. Italy. Gianluca. Signature series. There you go. Yes, Maka. That's right. Patterson's getting emoted. Is he good? In terms of, that's what I tell my daughter every time she asks, she always grabs a card. She's like, "Is he good?" I'm like, "Well, he's a professional, so yes, he's good." And hobby good, probably not the best Italian to get, um, but the checklist is very small, so uh, not horrible. Tina, Maradona, Magicians, Patterson, Serbia. Yeah, good deal. I mean, Italians sell well. I mean, uh, it's a good nation to get an autograph. Even though it's not the best Italian, it's kind of like getting an England auto or a Portuguese. Like it's better than getting a Senegal auto. Ryanson, Cristiano Ronaldo on the silver. Another Portugal. It's a nice, probably $6 to $8 card right there. Theo Hernandez. Mitrovic. David Beckham on the Craftsman. First Beckham I've seen, I think. Calvin Hart. Wolf. Yeah. Way more. I haven't even seen a single Messi, I don't think, in this whole time. I haven't looked extremely closely at all the base, but I haven't seen Messi on the bases. Reina, Oscar Bob. Tahimu from Nigeria. Tessie, Raspadori. There's been a ton of Italy, like optic and inserts too. Ufamankana, Johnny Cardosa, Lee for Korea, Rose Lavelle, Silver, Sar, Bowen. For sure. Congrats on the auto. Thanks for stopping by. We'll look forward to your. You said you got a stream tomorrow night, right? I think I'll definitely be there. All right, last pack. See what we get. Declan Rice, silver. Irma, Romero, Milani, Molina, Rudiger, Gareth Bale, Holland, Montreal. There we have it. So definitely one of those where even if you didn't hit something fantastic, like if you're just looking to get cards, there are so many cards every country, with the exception of probably that Ireland, Sweden, Wales spot. Like just a ton and ton of cards. Um, so you definitely get your money's worth in just cards if you're just looking to start a collection or getting some for kids or whatever. But also a lot of pretty good hits too. In terms of numbered stuff, we had Pellegrini, kit series for the Germany, Tiara, Declan Rice, and Gonzalez, the 299. And then, yeah, night moves, Lindsey Huron out of 10, Germa on 99, Patterson's 25. It's a pretty good box. It's a pretty good box. All right, 5 left. Let me clean this up. You guys close that out. Just 5 left, $8 a spot. Let me give me a few minutes here to get somewhat reorganized. If that breaks or if that rips here in the time that it takes me to move this stuff and get it, then we'll do it. Which I hope we do. MLS. It's a 2-box MLS Tops. We've got one Superstars hobby and one Tops Chrome hobby. Random. Obviously, Inter Miami's kind of the big chase in there, but there's so many good players in MLS nowadays that you've got Zlatan. I mean, Steven Gerrard's got Legends autos. You've got even Thierry Henry's got his New York Red Bulls stuff. Ton of really great potential on some of the higher end players and teams. Yeah, Zlatan's got a flashback auto for LA. Like I said, like MLS product is not like it used to be, where it's just you're hoping for, one decent player. There's just been so many good players in MLS, even just for 1 year, that they still add them as like flashbacks and retro ones. So I had a flashbacks Carlos Valderrama auto at 25. Crazy hair Colombian. Five left. 5 left. Can we close it? Can we close it? Can someone maybe someone post in the Discord for me? There's 5 left. Maybe we can get someone in there to close it out real fast. Get a couple people. You know what I really need to do is I need to go to Ben's one of these days, shadow him when he does a break and watch how he does it and just copy his whole system. Because I feel like learn a lot from how he does it. I guarantee that what I'm doing is not the most efficient, but it's working. It's working. All right, we're back to somewhat. Yeah, someone sends me an offer. I do 2 for 15. That works for me. I guess I should check to see if there's any in here right now. But now let me start updating this. That'll take me a minute too. All right. Math's not my strong suit, but seems to all check out. I'll trust you. Lots of numbers. You want to know the history of my math education? It's not the greatest, but I can do addition and subtraction, multiplication, division. That's about it. That's about it. Yeah, tell you what, my daughter gets to any age where the math actually starts to be somewhat difficult, I am going to be absolutely helpless. Or no help at all. All right. Everybody talk amongst yourselves. This is going to take me just a minute to get get these updated real fast to make sure we're in a good spot. So if I'm not talking to you, it's not because I don't like you. I promise. All right, where are we at? Anything new? Let me look. Doug, got another one. Three left. Three left, everybody. We don't have till time. That's funny. That's okay. Who did you have in the other break? Are you in the other one? You're in this one, MLS. Three left to fill MLS, and we ripped the MLS break. Taking offers. I'll do 2 for 15. $7. Send me that offer. 23 closes it. Oh, we got another one. Boom. Got him. We're done. Awesome. Okay. Let's get this rolling. I still haven't gotten Ben's random.org account, but what is this? Hopefully I can print this because I'm going to need to be able to print. All right. Let's get this going. For that, get this. Okay. There was a couple. USA women did really, really well. Lindsey Horan out of 10, gold optic. Um, Ronaldo parallels. Case hit Odegaard on the night moves. It was actually a pretty good box. So, okay. So here's, if you're new in here, this is your first one. So, what we do is we randomize both the teams and the players. So first I'll do is I'll randomize the teams first. And we'll see how many we're going to do. It'll be 4 randomizations. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is our list of teams. Grab it. All right. So then we'll do the same thing for the buyers. Oops. And let's here. See how many times we're going to roll for this one. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Grab these. Okay. So these are our teams. Let me attempt to print this. Not, we can see it there. Please, please, please print. Everybody cross your fingers. Oh, you know, I did something. Here, take a look at this for a second. Who got Inter Miami? That's what I want to see. Nick, got it. That is a really good one. Nice. Okay, take a look at that real fast. Screenshot if you need to, but I'm gonna try to get this to print. I gotta remember how I did it last time. I had to go to my devices. So everybody look at that so you know that I'm not gonna change it, I promise. All right, stand by 2 seconds. Trades, if you saw who you have and you want to trade, um, you are absolutely able to do that. Come on, come on. Ready? Ready? It says it's connecting to the printer, so stand by. I, I really apparently this printer is only good for one print a day, and then after that one test print I do, it won't work ever again. All right, one more thing, and then I'm gonna bring the list back over. I'm restarting my printer. Give me 3 minutes, and then I'll bring the list back over. I think it's probably time I just buy a new printer. like, so just to show you, like, not crazy. Like, this was the test print I did before the last break, and it printed perfectly. First time, I'm like, all right, great, we're good to go. And now it's not printing again. So frustrating. But oh, we're gonna run out of time, so I'm just gonna bring the list back over, show everybody this way again. But you can't see them all at the same. But all right, here's the list again. The last two are Caleb and Nick with FC Cincinnati and New York Red Bulls. I'll let you see that again. If there's any trades, I didn't check to see if there's any trades, but okay. False alarm holding. Anybody else? Did I miss any other trades? You just want to give it to him? Like, just for free? Does he have a spot already? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if you just want to give it to him, I can do that. That's fine. Okay. So DC United, Vic is giving it to Brian Frazier. Okay, I got it. That is awfully kind of you. Minnesota for Cincy. Okay, Minnesota for Cincy confirmed. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Enter my everybody's got decent hits nowadays. I mean, I think Los Angeles Galaxy, Inter Miami, obviously with Messi. All right, let me get this real fast. Minnesota going to Nick. Nicholas. Hang on a second. All right, I got Cincinnati, Minnesota. It's in there. I don't know. I'd have to look at the checklist to get the entire. I can't remember who exactly. All right. If nothing else for trades, we're gonna go ahead and close trades. If everybody's happy, I got the Minnesota for Cincy, and then I got DC United giving away. One sec, holding on. Is there a swap feature in Google Sheets? Anybody know that? Is there, or is that just a copy paste? Or that would be helpful too. Caleb Neal is getting Minnesota from the trade. Okay. Yes, Caleb Neal, Minnesota. And then we got a Montreal for New England controller. Okay. Well, let me get that for Caleb Neal in Minnesota. Okay. And Montreal for New England. Where are we at? Ninja Squirrel is getting Montreal. And then New England is going to Rizzo. Okay. Okay. Got it. Anybody else? Last call. Going once, going twice. Sold. We'll call trades closed. Everybody happy how that looks? Everybody, I think I got all the trades and the givvies. Thank you guys. Testing my there's definitely a better way to do that. I bet there's like a swap feature or something in Sheets, but we got it figured out. Looks good. If everybody's happy, I'm happy. And we will get going. We gotta randomize for the auto bounty. Okay. Good luck everybody. Let's oh shoot. This is that's the wrong list. I just grabbed apparently. Oh, I didn't copy. Here. All right, so here's the auto bounty. First team, number one team gets the auto bounty. NYCFC. NYCFC for the auto bounty. NYCFC hits an auto, that spot gets $10 break credit. Good luck, everybody. See something from Messi, huh? Make up for the like no Messi's on the last break. All right, let's start with the superstars. It's the lower end product. Well, some really cool stuff in here though. I like superstars. And then we'll go Chrome. No guaranteed auto in the superstars, but we got two autos in the Chrome. But you can hit autos in superstars, just not guaranteed every box. No, I'm not opening this right. I'm just going to destroy this box. I do have so basically both of the breaks that we just did tonight, I have the exact same lineup that I can run back. I'm gonna tweak some of the Donruss prices, um, but then go from there. So we can definitely run this back sometime here in the near future. So these are kind of interesting. They're kind of different. They have like common, uncommon, rare, superstar. I'm not 100% familiar with all of the different inserts. I know most of like the main ones, case hits and stuff like that. Um, but cooler designs, a little bit different than what you'd expect from trading cards or sports cards, at least. Like I said, there is memorabilia in these sets. There's autographs. Rare Martinez from Montreal. So it's a non-numbered. I think the ultra rare are the first numbered variants you can get. That's rare from Montreal. Luis Suarez on the beast mode. Beast mode because he likes to eat people. Vite. Jimenez, Qatar, Jack McGlynn, Jesus, Danny Pereira, Beast Mode, Emil Forsberg for New York Red Bulls, Russell, Eric Tommy, Benjamin Kremetsky, playing well in Europe. Aaron Long, Ordez, epic performances. Jakormakis for Atlanta. Giorgos. Costa, Bassett. This is only the second box of this that I've opened, and then some blasters from the store. So if someone sees something and I miss it, call it out. Let me know. But Sheeta, Andre Blake, Darlington Agby. What a great retiring after this season. It's a shame. One of my favorite U.S. men's national team players. Magno for NYCFC. Chris Brady. Yeah, it's one of those just kind of that feels thick. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it does. I don't know. Felt thick. Gabriel Epic, Owen Wolf. Hey, Messi final boss. So this is like one of the chrome inserts. I don't think it's like super rare, but a Messi final boss that's a good hit. That guarantee that pays for your spot at least. Confident. I'm confident that's at least an $8 card. Julian Hall, Dalgo, Franklin. Final boss are one of the rare inserts. It's a chrome insert. So most of these are all paper, but there are some chrome inserts, and that's one of the chrome inserts. Final boss. Ordez, Noel Buck, Ronan, Beast Mode, Ryan Called, De La Vega, Miller. Junius, Nagby, Pagno, Peter Stroud on the rare, New York Red Bulls, Matt Miazga, Caleb Wiley, epic performances. I really like these cards. I think I said, maybe talked about them in one of my other live streams. Like a lot of people don't care for the superstars. I like the variety. I like the uncommon, common, rare, change of pace, something a little bit different. Suarez, Lennon, Owosu. Here's another Messi base. Mukhtar, Nashville, great player. They just got pretty much trounced by Inter Miami the other night, though. Ajiman, Kapana, Taskers, Ghana, Martinez, Vale. Christian Benteke, let's go. Yappy. Bernardeschi on the uncommon, sorry. Lowen, epic performances of Slintano, Cincinnati goalkeeper Stroud, Veselov. Yeah. I had some man, I watched in my hotel room this week. I watched so this is ultra rare. So this is numbered. I don't remember what it's numbered to, but Drake Calendar to 99 for that Inter Miami spot. Nice. The final boss right behind it. I think Drake Calendar kind of got not a great deal in Inter Miami. Another Inter Miami. Jordi Alba on the beast mode. Yeah, Nashville's got a great with Surge and then Mukhtar. This is molten rare, one of the more rare inserts. NYCFC Julian Fernandez. It's not numbered, but it's a short print. Not super short print, just short print. Beast mode. We haven't even gotten to the chrome yet. That's the good stuff. Usa. There we go. Speaking of Mukhtar gold to 50. Can see it. 30 of 50. Who had the Nashville spot? Doug. Nice. Congrats, Doug. That's a nice looking card. Cool color match there with the red and yellow gold. Sharp. Beast mode. Gutierrez, Jovovich. Surge. David Martinez on the rare. Wusu. Jordi Alba on epic performance. Yeah, I know, right? Like that's what oh, there's an auto. Holy cow. I think that's gold auto too. That came out of nowhere. Jordan Morris. There's a USA boy. Jordan Morris out of 50. Seattle. That is Caleb Neal. Awesome. That's a bonus auto. You're not guaranteed an auto in the superstars, so congrats. Out of 50. 2 out of 50s. And 2 like good players out of 52, not just filler ones. Polito Busquets, Aiden Morris. Yeah, I really, back when he first came on the scene when he was still at Stanford, and I think it was Klinsman called him into the camp because they played. So the U.S. men's national team played a scrimmage against the Stanford men's college team. And they were training him, and he was super impressed by Jordan Morris, and so he started getting call ups in college. Time to shine, Pedro de la Vega. There's another short print. Going to Seattle again. It's not one of the chrome inserts, but it's still a nice one. So yeah, Jordan Morris, he was a college player, junior at Stanford, and started getting call ups to the U.S. men's national team, and impressed. But then he got hurt, had a lot of injury stuff early on in his career, and kind of never, I don't think, really met the potential everybody thought that he was going to have. Never really made the move to Europe, but still, as far as MLS players goes, he's probably one of the better ones. Russell, Eric Tommy, Barcy, De La Vega again, beast mode, Christian Arango, Hugo Lores, Mihailovic. Yeah, I'm still a fan. I really like Jordan Morris. I think I've told you guys my main PC is U.S. men's national team autographs, so I've got a couple Jordan Morris autographs. Andres Gomez on the molten rare. Real Salt Lake. Kill Miller. Ryan Gauld for the epic performances. Andres Gomez, Fernandez. Yeah, as far as superstar boxes goes, you couldn't really ask for a better one. Just we got the Jordan Morris. If you missed that one, the Jordan Morris auto to 50, and uncommon. Other epic performances: Ricky Puig, Holdo. Hey, welcome back. We're into the MLS rip now. Yeah, I think everything's good. Everything's showing good on my end, but that doesn't tell me much. David Martinez, Randall Leal on the rare. I put those in the wrong stack. What do Beast Mode, Andre Blake, Philadelphia, Arda, and another Mukhtar. This is one of the die cut chromes. Wayne Rooney on the Legacy die cut. DC United. That is Brian Frazier. I think that was the one given away, right? That's one of the chrome inserts. One of the better inserts. Of one of the better players to get to. We're not a room. I'll throw this in the front. Vargas, Ludo on the Epic, Jack McGlynn, Aaron Long. What a box. What a box. Leo, Tyler Wolf on the Time to Shine. It's the paper rare insert. Hey, there's another messy beast mode. And that's probably at least a $6 to $7 card. At least, I don't know. I haven't checked any comps on this in a while, so I might be. I know I'm not under for sure. Any messy inserts, or at least a $5 card. I mean, his bases are $5 most of the time. Stroud, Vasiliev, Uncommon, Julian Hall, Timu Puki for Minnesota, Gabriel Peck, and Owen Wolf. All right. Well, that is not a bad first box. Recap that one real fast. De La Vega on the Time to Shine. Mukhtar on the out of 50. Jordan Morris to 50 for Seattle. Chrome Auto, Final Boss, Messi. Beast Mode, Messi. And then a Legacy die cut, Wayne Rooney. Good first box. All right, moving on. Topps Chrome. 2 autos guaranteed in this. Like I said, I've got another 2 of each of the, or another one of each of these, and so I'll put up next round of it. And you guys, if you are happy with what you see here, go for the next one. Get another round going. Empty. Okay, here you go. Chrome. 2 autographs you're looking for. Called Glenn, home of the Brave, Jalen Neal, Sticky, and Bakrar. Yeah, I mean, I think you probably made your money back on all your spots. Black and red, Christian Benteke. Flashbacks, Bastian Schweinsteiger. Hector Herrera. Ooh. Aviles on the Prodigy for Inter Miami. Caleb Wiley. Andes. Big City Strikers, Lorenzo Insigne. Sometimes these pitch prodigies get me because they color match with the team, which is a pretty cool feature. But if it's like a gold or a black, I'm always like, oh, black, gold, and it's always just a base. See, there's green, but I was like, that's just gonna be probably Seattle. First numbered here, Marshall Rudy for Seattle. I'm sorry, Toronto, out of 250. Toronto is going to Ben. Rudy to 250. Yeah, right. So like right now, I see that you see that green, and you're like, oh, green, that's weird, but it's just gonna be Seattle. Baker on the pitch prodigies. NYCFC on the I don't remember what that insert's called. The flashback to I don't remember what year that is, but Farias. It's one of the flashback inserts. Yeah, I had but they're hard too because they still color match, and so sometimes it's hard to catch it. I had an out of 10 one time, and I just flew by it. Kiri, base pack there, flash. Sometimes you can miss the parallels and the numbers of those pitch prodigies, so I'm always extra careful with them. Artists, Melinda, Loyalty, Pride, Tradition, Ricky Puig. Yeah. I wish he didn't get hurt last year, too. That was unfortunate. He was having a great year last year. It was like purple, Tyler Wolf. Barajos to 199 for Real Salt Lake. That is Casey. 199. It's really probably not worthy of a stand, but put it off to the side. Keaton Parks, Lavella, Gareth Bale on the flashbacks. Just the base flashbacks. Those are one of my favorite inserts, flashbacks. That guy. I don't know. Chonere, I think that's right. To 199 for Montreal. Oh, that was via trade, I think, too, right? Ninja Squirrel. Maybe that wasn't. To 199. DeAndre Yedlin and Luis Suarez. Darren Yappy. There's our first not NYCFC, but New York Red Bulls. Daniel Edelman on the auto. New York Red Bulls. That was Caleb Neal. Caleb got the Seattle one too, right? It was Seattle. He was. He's got 2 autographs in this one. Nice. Daniel Edelman. And Bakrar again on the pitch prodigies. Brian White. Stuck together. Memory Makers, Costa, and Julian Adi. Jack McLinn, Noel Buck, John Tolkien on the green lava. That's not numbered. I thought the green lavas were numbered. That's just one of the short print. Green lava, John Tolkien. And then Hidalgo. Blue. Caden Glover. St. Louis. That is Casey Mitchell. Caden Glover. And then a Sounders. That's a cool one. Clint Dempsey on the retro. Still another auto. And there it is. David Alea for Portland. Portland Timbers. CJ. Nice. I think the Superstars box is still coming out ahead here. There's something low numbered. It's last 4 packs. Buki, Signe, Patrick Schulte to 250. Columbus. Brian Coe 250. Israel Insigne. Juco, Sergio Busquets, another Lava, Aqua Lava, Aleu, not numbered, and Manuel. Yay. Aleu, base pack, Pirani. All right, last one. I think we've met our quota of numbered card. So see if we can get something bonus special here. Razor, just a refractor, Noel Buck, and Carmona. There we have it. I still think if we put them side by side, Superstars probably was my favorite of the two. But recap for the Chrome. Ayla for Portland, Edelman for New York, Rudy to 250 Toronto, Patrick Schulte to 250 for Columbus, Glover 150 for St. Louis. That guy, Chonire, to 199. That's for Montreal. And Barajas to 199 for Real Salt Lake. So good stuff. And that goes with the The Superstars with Legacy, De La Vega on the Time to Shine, Mukhtar to 50, Jordan Morris to 50, Final Boss Messi, Beast Mode Messi. Some of the main ones. Yeah, everybody. Hey, I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for filling these. Good way to end the weekend. Hope everybody has had a great weekend. Catch some more football here in the evening. I'm gonna post another one of these probably tomorrow. And then, like I said, I'm going to do another Donruss one. I'm going to just adjust the prices a little bit, maybe not even them out all that much, but adjust them just a little bit. So keep an eye on that too. Some huge potential in that Donruss box. So hope everybody had a good evening. If, like I said, if you don't want your base, your unsleeved base, send a message to me in the app. We'll put it into the free soccer booth. But unless I hear from you, everything ships, and I've got all day off tomorrow with no wife or daughter here, so that's what I'm doing tomorrow. So should be out tomorrow. Appreciate you all. You guys have a great evening. Um, we got 15 minutes. Probably not going to be able to raid into. I think Zebra's after me, so make sure you catch his breaks, catch his show, jump in 15 minutes, grab a drink, grab a refreshment, and then jump back on. So have a good evening, everybody. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you next time.